Oh my god, bro. I have gotten myself into something, haven't I? Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the first video. I wouldn't necessarily say it's going to be anything crazy, especially this first video. I'm just going to be pretty much introducing myself. I'm Carson. This is my car, son. This is a 2017 Honda Accord V6, but it's a 6-speed. That was my main thing when I got this car, was that it was going to be a 6-speed V6. I used to have an 8th gen, but I got rid of it. I just kind of hit the ceiling with that car, so I decided to build this. You know, bought it bone stock, completely unmolested, and I've absolutely molested this thing. All that aside, I mean, I bought this car bone stock. I've thrown plenty of parts at it already. Right now I would consider it full bolt-on. It's got a P2R big bore throttle body kit, which I believe is a 72mm throttle body. And it's got pre-cat deletes from RV6. It's got an RV6 long tube J pipe. It's got a P2R EGR delete. It's got a strut tower brace from DC Racing? What is it? DC Sport. It's for the sedans, but it fits the coupes. It's got a hot air intake. The whole thing behind that was, and we'll see, is that I'm building a headlight intake. That was the initial plan with this whole vehicle, was I was going to kind of stretch it out with the NA side of the build and kind of get it nice and solidly built with the NA side of the platform. But as you can see with everything in front of me, that is not really the case anymore. Car's full bolt-ons. It's got intakes, it's got exhaust. It's on a 93 no-knock tune from my buddy out in New Jersey, T-Fay Tunes. He set me up with that. I've got it on after the long tube J pipe, I've got it on a 3-inch single exit exhaust with 2 vibrant resonators, and then it goes out to a 4-inch blast pipe. The car is sitting on BCs all around. Everybody asked me which ones they are. I forgot. Doesn't matter, because I'm going to be throwing different springs on them and all that stuff. I'm going to kind of beef them up a little bit before I upgrade in the future. The car is sitting on Kansei KNPs. Yeah. I'm on reps, guys. Car's sitting on Kansei KNPs. It's got an HFP kit all around. It's got a properly mount tow strap. I cannot stress this enough. I do not like seeing tow straps that are not... Why would you zip tie it to the grill? Why would you spend more money on the part itself just to grab like a 5-cent zip tie and put it on your grill? Put that shit on right. I made myself a custom chassis mount splitter, so whoever's watching this, if you're the people commenting on all my posts asking where I got this lip, it's a splitter. I made it, so maybe I'll break it down how I did it, and maybe some of you guys can follow in those footsteps and do it yourself as well. I got a few that I bought. I got a few that I believe I'll be making for some local buddies of mine out here who also are on the platform of the 9th generation Accord. Now that I've pretty much gone over everything that's in this vehicle currently and what's done to it, I'd say roughly I'm sitting ballpark 300 wheel horsepower, which isn't too bad in my opinion. Probably a little bit under, just because I'm off some no-knock tune on a 93 fuel, but I really would say, I mean, it's definitely held its own against some cars that I just kind of mess around with. I can't really give you an exact number. So ballpark 300 on a good day. Best on like its perfect day, it would be a ballpark 300. But everything we're going to be looking at right here in front of me and in front of you guys would be, we got our FX400 clutch, lightweight flywheel, single mass. This would be a steel braided clutch line. Right here we got LMAs. For those who aren't familiar with an LMA, that would be a lost motion assembly. I like to say that I'm going to be cracking VTEC so much harder. Anyways, in this little bag right here, we got all my springs, all my carbon synchros. So in this tiny little box right here, ARP head studs. In this box right here, which I believe you can see because I'm moving it and I'm seeing it, this would be a 355 final drive for this. This is an LSD out of a Acura TL Type S. These vehicles didn't come with an LSD, so I really want to be able to put this power down when I inevitably take this out on, say, just like a normal street drive. Or what I'm more so leaning towards with this build is to take it to track days and get some shots of you, for you viewers, of said track days. In the black box underneath the LSD would be a Brom harness bar for, you know, for the straps. That's what the harness bars are for. This bar right here is a 26 millimeter sway bar. It's gonna help me stiffen up my booty a little bit, help me do the turning. I'd rather catch a drift than like still be going straight. That is essentially everything that was in this big box, besides the big black box and the rear sway bar. All transmission parts. Oh, and then underneath, what's in the rest of this box would be all of my fueling parts. So we're going to be talking about my billet fuel rails, A&N lines, fuel return, my injectors. And there's plenty of stuff in here. You're all going to see it. So all this stuff's been sitting for in a growing accumulation of a year. LSD, flywheel clutch, third and fourth gear. That's the third and fourth gear, 355 final drive. Hopefully I piece this together with some followable information for you guys. Everything we're looking at right here, this would be my turbo. This is going to be a 6266 precision turbo. Still connected to the downpipe and all that. So I bought this kit used with less than 1,000 miles. The previous owner of this kit, shout out you. I don't know if you'll ever see this. Hopefully you do. That'd be pretty sweet. Pretty cool dude. He was able to get this in my hands, which I'm very appreciative for. Now that you can see me, I'm not going to open any of this up specifically today. You will be seeing all of this stuff taken out individually, piece by piece, as I take you along with me to build this vehicle. I hope to not only just do something pretty cool with a platform you don't see other than a stance car. These platforms are very capable in my opinion and underappreciated, but besides the turbo kit, all the little nitty-gritty that comes with it, we'll get there. All the added parts that I got for my sanity and for my wallet, if I didn't get these, I'd be breaking something anyways, and I'd have to get these. So I just saved up. I didn't throw this kit on right away like everybody typically does when they get it. They just throw the kit on, all that stuff. But let me just get to the fun stuff. I mean, this was already pretty fun, but I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna show you everything else that I got for this vehicle for the time being. You'll see, I plan to do a lot with this car. I'm already doing a lot with this car. I've only had this car for 2 years. I bought this thing bone stock. I think I've said that more than I needed to already, but right over there, bada bing and bada boom. Those are two very beautiful seats that I got thanks to my buddies over at Brom Racing. I'm gonna take them out. Why wouldn't I take them out, you know? Yeah. Okay, you like that? Now talk about something to fart in. I'm sorry. They will be receiving some of those though. It's a seat. If you're not farting in it, what are you doing? What am I saying? What the am I saying? That's pretty much the car as of right now. Everything that's on it currently and everything that's soon to be on it. You guys will be coming along with me for that ride, which it's going to be a lot to do. I have a lot to do, but it's going to get done. I'm mainly making these for me, but it'll be somewhere that you guys are going to see it, so I'm also making these for y'all. There's a few miscellaneous, I wouldn't even say miscellaneous, they're like key components that are still missing. They just aren't here yet. We're talking my pistons, rods, bearings. Yeah, I gotta pull the trans on this thing. I gotta install these seats. I gotta build this transmission. I gotta take these pistons out, throw the H-beams and throw the flat top pistons in it. I'm going flat because I plan to run E, which will be better with the flat top pistons in the future. So on 93 I just won't really crank it up just yet, but we will see it. The time will come. My real goal for the end of this entire thing would be to hopefully make, like, I guess off the first rip, I'm really looking for anything above 400, 425. I hear the valves start to float around 450 wheel, which I'm not too upset with. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep it conservative, and I'm not trying to break anything yet. But yeah, you will see a lot of this car. There's gonna be plenty to do. This car will be getting, I mean, we're talking install videos, we're talking ride-alongs, show content, because I believe in function and form. When it comes to a build, like, you can make something and you can make sure it still looks good, even if it has a purpose. It's never not an option to make something look good. It's kind of where I'm at with all this right now. I mean, I thank you guys all for watching, for sure. Like and subscribe, hit the bell if you want. I don't even want to listen to myself talk, so I don't blame you if you do not want to listen to me talk. I'll get better at this. I sure hope I get better at this. It's very awkward. I'm not talking to anybody right now. I'm talking to a camera that's looking at me. If you guys have any tips, tricks for things you want to see, especially let me know things you guys want me to show you guys, post for you guys. I'll happily do it. But mainly from you guys, all I want is tips and tricks. I'm not like some camera genius, you know? So if something doesn't look good on the camera, if anybody knows of like good settings to use, I mean, I'm definitely open to experimenting. I'm already experimenting doing this, so yeah, I hope this is something new. I hope this is something people want to see, but as much as I could hope that, I don't really care what you guys want to see. I'm probably going to do what I am already doing. I know I said whatever you guys want to see, I'll show you. But like, if it's something I'm not gonna want to show you, find something else. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Even if, let's say this video gets 12 views, so be it. They're missing out. Or I'm doing something wrong.